What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to the garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm excited to dive into the concept of the kilometric scale. We'll explore what it is, how it operates, and the calculations involved in using this scale effectively. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious about measurement systems, this video will provide you with a clear understanding of the kilometric scale and its applications. So, let's get started. Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. The mileage scale is used to assess travel expenses incurred by salaried taxpayers when filing their income tax returns. It is a grid that allows you to claim travel expenses as a deduction from your income tax. To do this, the mileage scale is calculated according to the distance traveled and the vehicle's administrative horsepower. What is the mileage scale? How does the mileage scale work? How is the mileage scale calculated? Kilometric scale or fuel scale? Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. What is the mileage scale? The mileage scale is a flat rate scale for employees who incur business travel expenses. It is used to evaluate the expenses of these employees at the time of their tax return in order to claim the deduction of their actual expenses on their tax return. The mileage scale is based on the type of vehicle, internal combustion or electric. It allows a flat rate deduction to be applied to income so that taxpayers can pay less tax when they have commuting expenses or use their vehicle for business purposes. The mileage scale is revised every year. At the beginning of the year, the tax authorities publish the new scale for deducting business expenses from income tax. However, the tax authorities may decide not to update the kilometric scale, which may then remain unchanged from the previous year. Good to know, the mileage scale can be combined with reimbursement of transport costs, Navigo Pass and other subscriptions for work related journeys, such as customer visits. How does the mileage scale work? The Bahrain Kilometric mileage scale is a flat rate grid used to calculate the cost of business travel, either between home and work, or because your vehicle is used for business purposes. The mileage scale varies according to several criteria: the vehicle's horsepower in HP, distance covered, type of vehicle, internal combustion or electric. Good to know, for business use of a vehicle, travel expenses are also deductible, but the taxpayer has two options: either use the mileage scale or deduct actual expenses. Use of the mileage scale is not compulsory. By default, the tax authorities apply a flat rate allowance of 10%. The kilometric scale, on the other hand, is used to calculate actual expenses for deducting business expenses instead of the automatic 10% flat rate deduction applied to income. The kilometric scale is therefore designed for employees who feel they have spent more than they should have on transport. They can then choose to use the mileage scale. Find the best garage to repair your car. See garages. How is the mileage scale calculated? The kilometric scale is calculated on the basis of a grid. You should also know that there are different situations. You live less than 40 kilometers from your place of work. You have the option of counting all your mileage in the calculation. Here is the 2021 kilometric scale. If you use your personal car for business purposes, you can choose between using the mileage scale or deducting your actual expenses. In this case, you'll use a specific scale that only takes into account your fuel expenses. Administrative power gasoil super unleaded LPG 3 to 4 HP 0.070 0.089 euros 0.063 euros 5 euros to 7 HP 0.086 0.110 euros 0.078 euros 8 euros to 9 HP 0.102 0.131 euros 0.093 euros 10 euros to 11 HP 0.115 0.147 euros 0.104 euros 12 euro HP and plus 0.128 0.164 euros 0.116 euros unlike the mileage scale, the fuel scale does not take into account other F, but it applies equally to all cars, regardless of the mileage covered during the year. Find the best garage to repair your car. Mileage scale definition: mileage scale operation, mileage scale calculation, fuel scale, kilometric scale or fuel scale. Administrative power: gasoil, super, unleaded LPG 3 to 4 HP 0.070, 0.089 euros, 0.063 euros, 5 euros to 7 HP 0.086, 0.110 euros, 0.078 euros, 8 euros to 9 HP 0.102, 0.131 euros, 0.093 euros, 10 euros to 11 HP 0.115, 0.147 euros, 0.104 euros, 12 euro HP and plus 0.128, 0.164 euros, 0.116 euros, euro. Unlike the mileage scale, the fuel scale does not take into account other F, but it applies equally to all cars, regardless of the mileage covered during the year. Find the best garage to repair your car. In conclusion, understanding the kilometric scale is essential for accurately measuring and interpreting distances in various fields, from geography to engineering. By defining the scale, exploring its operational principles, and demonstrating the calculation methods, we have highlighted its significance in practical applications. Mastering the kilometric scale not only enhances our spatial awareness but also equips us with the tools needed for effective planning and analysis. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has deepened your understanding of this important concept.